Welcome, everyone. My name is Josh Valencia, Distribution Manager here at EPOS. And today I'm joined by Tim Muller, Ingram Solution Sales Specialist, and Scott Houston, the Field Sales Manager for EPOS. And today we're really excited to be talking about our new DECT Dongle headset, an ultimate collaboration solution where you can truly work from anywhere at any time. Tim and Scott, thank you so much for joining us today. So to kick things off, Scott, I wanted to ask you specifically, what exactly is the DECT Dongle headset?
Yeah, great question. So so a little bit of backstory. So currently we offer a system that's called the Impact 5000 or SDW 5000 system, which consists of a base where you have a dual connectivity option or a triple connectivity option with different headset varieties. So you can do a convertible headset or a fixed single ear or a fixed dual ear headset. And these are DECT in operation. So you'll have much longer range than you would with something like Bluetooth. You would have better audio quality overall. So DECT definitely has really good advantages within the workplace. And as we've also learned a lot in-home use in the home office. So really allowing you to walk around your house with great mobility, go to your kitchen, get a cup of coffee or a sandwich during lunchtime. So the reason we're doing this now is going to be more to meet that work from home and work in the office hybrid model that we're seeing or kind of come into play. So that was kind of the genesis of this, to say, how can we provide kind of a single product solution, but make it usable in both locations? So the dongle itself becomes much like a Bluetooth dongle, or like those USB receivers you would plug into a USB hub or your computer for your keyboard and mouse or for your Bluetooth headset. We're now able to extend that into the DECT world with the dongle, which I have in my hand here, tiny little guy.
Very nice. So why did EPOS come out with this kind of headset versus a different one?
Yep. So the headsets kind of already existed. Here we're adding an additional accessory with the dongle into that, and I'll kind of touch on that because we'll have headset bundles with it too, and touch on that in a little bit. So over in Europe, it was more commonly done for people to telecommute, to be at home and in the office. They're a little more open to it than we were here in the States over the last few years. Of course, the pandemic changed that, right? So now, with the new conversations that are happening of what this return to the office, return to work looks like in the United States, there's going to be a large mix of this hybrid model where people may be in the office 2 to 3 times a week, at home 2 to 3 times a week, and back and forth. So when a company says, okay, we also want to outfit you with great audio gear so that your calls on whatever UC platform that organization might be using, is going to be at a premium quality. So we're going to get you this DECT headset. Here's the EPOS SDW 5000 system. But then they say, okay, we don't need to spend that same amount of money on 2 of these systems for someone to work in home and in the office at the same time. Instead, they can add this dongle into the work from home setup as an example, right? So that plugs right into their laptop. So when they go to their office, they have their base station probably connected to a dock, or connect that right to their laptop. They place their headset on there. You'll have your pairing, your handshake happens right there, and you're all set. Then you take that home, take your headset home. At home, you'll have a charging cable, you'll have your dongle, connect that, and you're good to go. This way, you're kind of saving the expense on whether it be the individual or the company. Instead of having 2 different systems, you just have the accessories to make that one system work. And even with the dongle, if your headset's charged up, take it to a coffee shop, take it to, the airport, which is kind of probably a bad example, but you have that mobility now to use a DECT technology headset, anywhere you want. It doesn't just have to be at home or the office.
Yeah, and Scott, to be quite honest, you kind of already touched on it a little bit, but in your opinion, what kind of customer do we think would benefit most from this kind of solution? I mean, are we thinking like Ingram Micro sales rep, executive, someone on the go, someone in the office? Could you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Sure. So typically we think of who needs a DECT headset, to begin with. So typically when an organization is searching for devices and they're looking at the departments and the individuals in these departments and areas and kind of who needs what, right? If you're in a contact center where you're kind of, tied to your desk, so to speak, in most cases, you're going to go with a wired headset for that type of group. So they you don't want them kind of up and walking around all the time, especially if there's a large number of them. So let's think of kind of floor supervisors, executives, that kind of level where people are getting up, they're walking around their office, they're pacing on calls. And that's really where DECT will live, right? So we have that wireless headset solution. So bringing that again to the office where now you have that dongle, again, we're extending that flexibility and mobility for people to do that at home and in the office, not having to spend a ton of money, or also offer other priced solutions for people to get a higher end DECT headset, something that is of the quality of our Impact 5000 series now at, a less substantial price, because now you're getting a dongle and a charging cable in the headset without a tri-connectivity base station, as an example. So there are trade-offs that happen when you do this, right? So some settings won't be the same, and there's a few caveats to it, but you are going to get the same range and mobility, the same audio quality, and also the ability to change these things if you are in a high density situation. So if we are activating it in a contact center of, 150 people, we can make those changes so that we're not running into density issues, which can also be done through software and pushed out and so on.
That's awesome. You've given us a lot of the technical specs, but I mean, does it look cool? Like, how does it look? Am I going to want to wear this, to a coffee shop?
That depends on you. So, very similar to, to show you would be like what I'm wearing, what Josh is wearing. So it's again, different wearing styles of the headset, whether you wanted a dual ear or single ear like I do. But what's nice is, taking it to a coffee shop, again, we're not taking that larger base station for charging and everything. We're taking that small dongle that's connected to your laptop, as opposed to having cables in the base. So the option is there, certainly.
Scott, do you want to tell me when this DECT dongle is going to be available?
Absolutely. It's already available now and shipping.
Wow, that's right around the corner, isn't it, guys? Shoot, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for your time. We definitely appreciate your words there, and we want to thank you all for joining us today. And be sure to like and share this video. And remember, bad audio is bad business.